Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Mata-torres. This is the 5th video to a series called Rhetoric of Activism Speaker Series. It's pretty much in the name. So if you haven't checked out the other videos, I would recommend checking those out because I do talk about different speakers and their different forms of activism. And in this video, I'll be talking about Matovina. Alright, if the lighting is a little bit off, it's because I have you literally on top of my lamp, you know, college student budget. I don't have enough money for a ring light, so sorry about that. Sorry if I look busted, but we're gonna ignore that, okay? Okay, so a little bit of information about Kim Matovina. She was born in Jacksonville, Florida. She is very dedicated to dancing. I don't know why I did that, but besides that, she's very dedicated to dancing. She is part of a group called Red Right Return Dance Company. I'm sorry if I'm looking down. My notes are down here, so. But yeah, she's part of a group, and pretty much this group is helping to heal the community, trying to have their community growth. And by healing, I don't mean physically, I mean emotionally, because dancing can't really heal you physically. However, it can heal you emotionally, because the form of activism that Kim Matovina uses is dancing. And you're probably thinking, dancing, how does that have to do with activism or anything like that? Pretty much, I'll be talking about that throughout this video. Like I was saying, the form of activism Kim Matovina uses is very strange. It's difficult to work with as well because she's dancing, and a lot of people might be saying like dancing doesn't, like, how does that have to do with activism? I'm just gonna share a quick little story. So pretty much, if you didn't know, I'm Latina, and I had a quinceañera, which is a 15th birthday that it's a tradition for Mexicans to do. And pretty much in this tradition, there's one dance where you dance with your family, but in the beginning of the dance, you dance with your mom and dad. So I had the opportunity, I always dance with her, but it's like a moment you have with your parents, and I had a moment to dance with my mom. And at the moment, I was like, oh, we're just gonna dance, nothing too serious. But the moment she came and we just started dancing, it's like a little slow tempo dance. And the music you use in dancing has a lot to do on emotions, okay? So just keep that in mind, because I'm going to use that in the rest of the video. But pretty much, when we started dancing, I started getting emotional because all these memories started coming back of how much she's done for me, what she's done for me, and how much she supported me throughout my choices throughout life. And at first I was like, oh, we're just gonna dance. Now at the end of dancing, I was crying, bawling my eyes out, because it means a lot. Dancing with someone who's been there for you your whole life, it's really emotional. So that's why I'm saying that at first, when people say, oh, dancing is a form to show my emotions, I was like, what are you talking about? Dancing is just like moving your body. But ever since that dance at my Big 15 and talking with Kim, it's really changed my perspective, because honestly, dancing can carry so many emotions. There's dancers that put their emotions in their dancing, and it's not just the movements they do, it's also the songs they use as well. It can be songs without any lyrics, it could be just background noise, but that music actually helps the audience understand what the dancer's feeling, because you can use a sad song and the audience can be like, oh, this is gonna be sad, this is gonna be emotional. Or you can have an upbeat song and be like, oh, like they're excited or they're happy about something. So the song choice does have a huge impact on the dancing as well. And also, like, you could use background drops, not you, but like the dancer. If you're a dancer, then you probably do use background drops. You can use pieces to show like the environment it's in or where the dance is taking place, but not a lot of dancers use that. I believe dancers mostly focus on how they're moving to the music and what kind of like hand gestures or like poses they use. And I think that's important as well to help the audience to understand what's going on. And a few things that dancing uses is ethos, which is emotion, because throughout the whole dancing, the dancers are using some type of emotion. If they're stressed, it's going to show through dancing because they're going to be all stiff and isn't going to be all flowy, or if they're sad. Like, I'm not sure if dancers do this, but I've seen a few videos here and there. If they're sad, they're going to be on the ground, just having their head and their arms and everything, like these type of things. I'm no professional, so don't quote me on that, but there are a few things that show emotion, and this also gives credibility to the dancer because they feel that emotion. That's why they're trying to have the audience figure out what they're feeling and figure out what event or what tragedy happened in that dancer's life to cause them to do this dancing. And I think it's a beautiful thing because honestly, the audience can interpret the dance however they like. You can interpret it as a family member passing away or something sad happened, or it can be a happy dance to you, some like a point in your life where you were the most happiest, or where you achieved something that you've always wanted to achieve. Like, it's whatever the audience wants to interpret it. However, the dancer has their meaning behind their dancing, and it doesn't matter however you want to interpret it because everybody has gone through something different. And that's why I like to hear Kim Matavina's story, because she gave us a little bit of information that she worked at Disneyland. She was a minion, which was hilarious because I didn't know there was minions at Disneyland or Disney World. I don't quite remember which one it was, but she worked at one of those two. And it was just funny to hear that she was a minion, but it was also nice to know that she worked at a place where there's always happiness. Kids go there and they're always smiling, laughing. You see everybody enjoying themselves. And the dancers are enjoying themselves as well. Hopefully they are. But yeah, everybody's enjoying themselves. You don't see any negativity anywhere unless it's like parents stressed out about their kids running around. But besides that, it was nice to know that Kim went to somewhere that everybody was happy. So she must have been happy with her job as well. She must have been showing happiness through her dances and with the songs that Disneyland uses to perform. And it's just great to know that she actually pursued what she wanted to do. And she told us a little bit of her life story, but I'm not going to get into that because honestly, if you want to know more about her, there are a few videos, I believe, out there of her dancing. She did create a few videos that she showed us of her students and her significant other dancing. It was really great to see that they were dancing in front of murals, or they were just, how can I say, they just come up with moves to go with the song. And it's good to know that dancing can be freestyle however you want. It doesn't have to be choreographed. It can be free, and they just show their emotions through it. Just seeing that her students just came up with moves. Like, she just said, dance to a song, record yourself, I'm gonna need it for a video. And they just came up with dance moves. And it's just nice to see that dancing isn't strict to the point where like, oh, you have to do this in this dance, you have to do that. It can be like that sometimes, but knowing that you have free range of what you want to do in that dance, in those 15 seconds of dancing, you can do whatever you like. And it's nice to know that people can put whatever emotion they want into it. They can do whatever dance moves they like because it's their free will. They can do whatever they like. It's their reality. They can make it the way they want to make it. And I actually got that from a speaker that I'll be talking about next week. So I don't want to say their name because that's for next week. So stay tuned for that because I'm actually really excited about that one. But back to this video. It's just nice to know that you can have free range on whatever you like to do, whatever dance movements you like. And it's in the moment, so it's enjoyable. And I think that'll be all for today. I'm sorry if this video is short. Kim Matovina didn't really give much information, just that dancing is her form of activism, and it's a great way actually, because as a person who doesn't really dance on a daily basis, or who I like dancing, but it's not really where I'm gonna show emotions. It's just more of a let's have fun type of thing. But knowing that someone that is actually pursuing being an activist and dancing at the same time is great to know, because it shows that activism doesn't come in just one way. The other videos that I show, there's activists that are writing books, writing poems, comic books, doing graffiti. There's all different type of forms, and you don't have to start with just writing a book. You don't, there's no proper way on being an activist. You have free range, basically, and that's a good thing about it because there's no strict rules about it. Alright guys, I'm glad you stayed tuned. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. This is Kim Matovina if you wanted to see. I'm sorry if I'm not saying her name right. I want to give her like a little accent like Matovina, but you know, that's not right. So, thank you for staying to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm sorry if the lighting is like weird. You are on top of a lamp if you weren't here for the first part of the video. Because, you know, college student on a budget. Yay! But thanks for sticking by, y'all. I hope y'all stay tuned for the next video because it will be the last video, sadly. Shed a single tear. But I'm really excited about that one. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Give me a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!